Jai Hind students, and in today's class we will complete chapter number 3, class 7, fiber to fabric. So let's start. First of all, students, let us learn about animal fibers. Okay? So what are animal fibers? Okay, now wool and silk are obtained from animals. We all know that. Yes? Yeah. So wool and silk are obtained from animals. The second one is wool is obtained from the fleece or fleece sheep or yak. Okay, yes. So students, wool is obtained from the hairs of sheep or yak. Okay, now silk fiber. Yes, now silk fiber. Silk fiber come from the cocoon of silk moth. Okay, so silk fiber come from the silk moth. Now, basically, wool and silk are animal fibers, and wool is obtained from the fleece of sheep or yak. And the silk comes from cocoon of the silk moth. Okay, and we say it silkworm also. Next is wool. Okay, yes. So next one is wool, and wool comes from the sheep, goat, yak, and some other animals who have hairs on their body. Okay, we all know about wool. Wools come from sheep, yak, and the animals which have hairs on its body. Next is wool is derived from these hairy fibers. Okay, wool is derived from these hairy fibers. Now, animal that yield wool. So these are the animals like this. Animal that yield wool. This one. This is one of them. Okay, this is one of them, and this is one of them. So, what are they? Let us read. Breed of sheep. Breed of sheep are found in different part of our countries are the main sources of obtaining wool. So, this is a sheep. Okay, this is a sheep. Next, now this one. This is a yak. Okay, and it is mostly found in Tibet and Ladakh. Okay, and from this also you can see that it is having furs. It is having furs on its body, so that's why it is helping us for obtaining wool, and it is said to be yak wool. This one was sheep wool. Okay, now the next is angora wool, obtaining from angora goat, found in hilly regions such as Jammu and Kashmir. Now students, what we got to know that in Ladakh and Tibet we were having yak, and in the region of Jammu and Kashmir we are having angora wool. So angora is an animal and it is like this. Okay, and what is the main thing is that it is also hairy, as we can see, and it is mostly found in hilly regions such as Jammu and Kashmir. Next one is this goat. We know about goat also. So this one is the goat. Okay, and let us read about it. The under fur of Kashmir goat is soft, which is woven into fine shawl called pashmina shawls. Now student, let us talk about pashmina shawls. Okay, pashmina shawls is one of the variety of shawl which is very famous and worn by in Kashmir. And students, really, this is very good and soft. It is used for just stopping the heat inside your body, because as we know that Kashmir is a very cold region, so that's why pashmina shawls are very famous there, and they are actually very costly. And from which wool they are made up of? This goat wool. Okay, now the next is the camel. Okay, so this is also one of the animal of India, and we all know that camel have lots and lots of hairs on their body like this. Now students, just focus that we have studied that if there is a mountain over here, like if there is a mountain over here and there is a river, so we all know that what happens that in night this part get cold and this is hot. Okay, so what happens is that as we all know that there is no cold, or there is no river or anything over there, water body, they are very rare. So that's why they have lots and lots of fur. Yes, we all know that it is too hot in desert in the daytime, but yes, that in night also it has very very cold temperature. Like you can search the temperature of Jaisalmer today in night. You will just see that they have low temperature than the temperature of day. So that's why mostly in winter they need furs to protect their body. So that's why they are also used in summers for getting hairs. Now next one are the animals which are not of India. They are like this: llama, this, and alpaca, and they are found in South America. They are found in South America. Now, rearing of sheep and obtaining fiber. Let us talk about this now. As we all know that we rear cows, buffaloes for getting milk, for obtaining milk. Like this only. Same thing. Like this only. Sheep are also reared for obtaining fiber, which is nothing but wool. Okay, so they are also reared. Now let us read. Sheep are reared in hilly areas of Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, so we all know about it that sheep are reared in hilly areas of Jammu, Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttaranchal, Arunachal Pradesh, and Sikkim, or plains of Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan, and Gujarat. Okay, so these are the hilly areas. Just remember them. That these are the hilly areas: Jammu, Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttaranchal. This spelling over here is wrong. Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim. And the plain area is this. Plain area is Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan, and Gujarat. Okay, so please learn them because they will obviously come in your exam. Now, next one. Sheep are herbivores, so mainly feed on grass and leaves. Okay, so we all know about it. Sheep are herbivores. So for that, no extra material is needed, and sometimes we also provide them pulses, corn, jar, oil cakes, and other materials. Now, students, please focus over here. The these things like corn, jar, these are mostly leftover things of, like, we give them the other, like the in the grain, like if this, wait, like if this is a plant, this is a wheat plant. Okay, so over here on the top there are grains. Okay, these are the grains. Okay, and this leftover part is just nothing, none of use. So how they are used is that this part this part is used as food. This part is used as food for herbivores. Okay, so these are used for herbivores. Now, okay, now in winter sheep are kept inside and fed leaves, grass, and dry food. Okay, students, so in winter we all know that in winter we need warmth in our body. To keep our body warm we need to eat something warm only, like this. Just think that we don't eat ice cream in the winters because of we need to keep our body warm. So that's why during this moment of time they are fed with dry fooders. Okay, so they are fed with dry fooders. Now the next one is sheep having thick coat of hair on their body yields good quality of wool in large quantity. Now students, now just have a look over here. It is said that they have good quality of wool. Now student, there are many quality of wools also, so this is also a very important part, that there are many quality of wools. Like if we say this is mango flavored ice cream. So there are types of wools. Okay, now there's a table also over here. We will learn a bit. Okay, now the next part. Yes, now the next one is hair of sheep. So students, let us learn about it. Hair of sheep are shaved off for getting wool once the real sheep have developed a thick growth of hair. Now students, just have a look over here. That, just see children, that if there is a sheep and it it is provided that from God, it is provided to a sheep to protect its body in winters from cold. So now students, just think that what will happen if you don't have any cloth, don't have any blanket or anything in winters, and you have to sleep, you have to survive. You will not survive, you will get sick, and it would just do something to you. So now what will happen over here is, just have a look. Like, this is a sheep. Okay, wait. Like, this is a sheep over here. Now it has furs like this. It has furs on its body. I'm just making it through black color because white will not be visible properly. Yeah, so these are the furs, and it is winter time. So it is winter time, like it is winter. Okay, now just tell me that it will survive because it has a thick coating. It has a thick coating. It has a thick coating on its body. It has a thick coating on its body. Just tell me that if this coating would not be there and it would be winter time, then how will this sheep survive? This is not possible. Okay, so what is going to happen is, there is a thing that these the shaving off of sheep is done in summer. Until winters it regrow. Okay students, so till summers it regrow. Now let us have the list of breeds of sheep. Afterwards we will do in the next video. So now let's have the last topic for this video. This is this table, and this is a very important table. You have to learn it. The first one is Lohi. Okay, quality of wool, state where found. These are the most important thing. You have to learn them. Okay, now Lohi. Let us learn about this. Yeah, so Lohi, it is a good quality of wool and found in Rajasthan and Punjab. Just learn it. Now the next one is Rampur Bushehr, brown fleece. Okay, brown fleece. It has a brown colored fleece, like this color fleece. This is a golden color, but it has brown color fleece. Okay, now, and it is where it is found. It is found in Uttar Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh. It is found in Uttar Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh. Now the next one. The next one is Nali. It is a funny name, but yes, Nali, and it is a carpet wool. As we all know that carpet, we all have carpet at our home, and it is a carpet wool, means it is used for obtaining carpet, and it is found in Rajasthan, Haryana and Punjab. Okay, now let us talk about the next one, which is Bakharwal. Okay, and this is for woolen shawls like Pashmina shawl and Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, now the next one is Marwari. Marwari is a coarse wool and found in Gujarat. Plus Patanwadi is for hosiery and also found in Gujarat. So basically you can see that these are the states where these wools are found, and these are the quality of wool. So good quality Lohi, brown fleece Rampur Bushehr, carpet wool Nali, for woolen shawls Bakharwal, Marwali coarse wool, Patanwari for hosiery. Now, so this was the last topic. Hope you understood everything, each and everything. If you have any doubt, ask in the comments. I will definitely reply. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please do share, like and subscribe our channel. Thank you.